Hello guys, this is Boss and today I'm going to be showing you how to set up your GPS for hops at FsFlyboys. To start off, we're going to press shift 3 and bring up our GPS. As you can see, we now have our nice GPS in front of us. As you can see, we just have a map, and what we now want to do is to set our waypoint. We do that by pressing the D with the arrow through it. There we go, select waypoint. Okay, what we gotta do now is press the small arrow to the right. Okay, now we're gonna enter our destination, and our destination for today will be Lima Echo Bravo Lima. So, as you can see now, this is highlighted. So now if we're gonna start pressing the small arrow to the right, it will start changing. This will go up to 9 and then the letters will come. So now we will just keep pressing this until the Lima comes up. There we go. Okay, we got our first letter now. Okay, our next letter will be Echo. So what we gotta do now is press the big arrow to the right, and as you can see, we can now enter a new letter. Okay, so we'll keep pressing the small button to the right, and there we go, Echo. Okay, so now we just repeat this process. And the final Lima. There we go. Okay, El Prat Barcelona. That will be our destination for today. So what we gotta do now is press the ENT button 3 times. And there we go, we got our route activated. As you can see, we can now see the purple line. It will show up here, and it will also show up here. That's the line to our destination, so our destination will be over there. Another nice tip for the GPS is here, over here in the right upper right corner, you can see our distance to our destination. It's 47 nautical miles, so today will be a short hop. Here's our ETE, which means the time until arrival. At this moment we're on the ground, we're not moving, so it won't calculate it for us, but once we're in the air I'll show the ETE to you guys. Now we're basically ready to start taxiing to the runway, but before we gotta do a very small thing, but it's very important. Okay, let's close up the GPS. As you can see, I'm zooming in on the autopilot, and over here you see the nav GPS switch is this small switch between the speed hold and the heading. We need to switch that to GPS. Always put that on GPS when you're flying with your GPS. Now we're gonna set the autopilot. Our altitude will be 6,000 feet for today. Let's put that vertical. And to make the airplane follow the purple line to our destination, we need to put on the VOR lock 2. The VOR lock will make the airplane follow the purple line. Okay, set our speed. Okay, we're ready for taxiing. I'll be back. Lined up with the runway and we're basically ready to go. We got our VOR lock on, nav GPS switch on GPS, and we got our destination in our GPS. Okay guys, let's get rolling. I just put on the autopilot and the airplane just started banking towards our line, our purple line, towards our destination. Hey guys, I'm back. Another feature of this GPS is that we can set an approach. On FsFlyboys we always do that when we're doing hops, so we will do it now too. We do it at the PORC button, so press PORC and you will see this shown up. Procedures. As you can see, we have activate factors, the final activate approach and select approach. As we didn't select an approach yet, we first need to do that before we can activate anything. So press ENT and you will see a whole list of approaches as shown up. Any of these approaches will line you up with the runway it says behind the ILS or VORDME. So if we pick VORDME 02, it will line us up with runway 02. But today we'll be landing on ILS 07 left. So we're gonna select that by the small arrow. If you push the small arrow to the left, it will go up. If you push the small arrow to the right, it will go down. So now we have highlighted ILS 07 left. What we do now is press ENT, and as you can see, it will bring us transmitters. We'll just use vectors. Vectors actually means that we will extend the runway with a small purple line. So we press ENT again, and as you can see, we now have load and activate. What we'll do, we'll activate it immediately. That's what we always do in hubs. So it will start lining up. So I pressed ENT again, and as you can see, we already started banking. Okay, so now on your GPS you see the purple line has disappeared. As you can see here, we now have our vector, a new purple line. The vector basically is the runway but extended. So what we'll need to do is set our heading so we can line up with this vector. The flight leader will always give you instructions for this. Okay guys, as you can see, we're coming pretty close to the vectors, the purple line, so we'll turn back on the VOR lock and it will start lining us up with the runway. Okay guys, as you can see, it lined us up very nicely with the runway. I have a nice visual of the runway and we'll be landing shortly. While landing, you can keep on your VOR lock and it will keep you lined up with the runway, or you can just go full manual. Thanks for watching guys, I hope my tutorial helped you out, and if you have any more questions, please let me know. On our FsFlyboys server, the IP can be found in the description, or just ask it in the comments below. See ya.
Freestyler.